niggas got HIV around me and I gotta drink with these niggas. Fuck you mean I gotta see these niggas fight till they shit blood.
That these people at these Diddy parties were so close because they all had STDs. So almost like having a disease is a rite of passage for that group.
He's talking in code. No, the nigga bent over the couch. Who? Meek Mill?
Orlando Brown is back in the headlines, and this time, he's not just rambling or saying random stuff for shock value. He's naming rappers and tying them to Diddy in ways that are making a lot of people real uncomfortable. So according to Orlando, Diddy infected multiple rappers with a serious disease during those freak-offs. And the worst part is that these rappers are allegedly hiding their condition from their partners. Child, I knew the industry was a dirty place, but this is straight up evil. But let's break down exactly what Orlando said, who he's talking about, and what this means for the industry.
Did you at any point feel like you needed to get tested after that, after finding out that you were just like, there was multiple?
Nah, because I didn't find out till the trial.
All right, so first we have to talk about how people love to call Orlando crazy and accuse him of lying. But if you actually check his receipts, a lot of what he's saying holds up. To give you just one example, in this new interview, Orlando claimed he first met Diddy when he was 15 or 16.
How old were you when you met him?
Like 16, 15.
Okay.
So if you do the math, Orlando was 15 in 2002. And guess what happened that year? Diddy appeared on the Nickelodeon sketch comedy show All That, at the time when Dan Schneider was the executive producer of the series. And that same year, Orlando was filming Nickelodeon's movie Maniac McGee. So it's entirely possible that he crossed paths with Diddy around this time. Now let's talk about that sketch with Diddy, because this is where things get creepy. The episode features two young actors, Jack DeSena and Brian Hearn, trying to wake up their friend, played by Shane Lyons. They first try pouring a bucket of what's supposed to be sour milk on him, and when that doesn't work, they go to Diddy for advice. Now check out what Diddy tells them to do.
And he's still sound asleep. What are we gonna do? I don't know. You know, in situations like this, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? Oh, what would P. Diddy do? No, I don't know. Hey, let's ask him. Oh, okay. P. Diddy?
What's up?
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
Didn't work.
Tell you what. Take this toy helicopter. Put it down his pants.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do. Come on, put it in. Nothing. Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Try this.
Shall I? By all means.
By the way, when this clip resurfaced last year, Cat Williams shared it on his IG stories with the caption, "They're all in it." So yeah, it looks like Orlando Brown is actually making a lot of sense if you ignore all that extra stuff he does and just focus on the message. Now let's talk about how Orlando has been exposing rappers who party with Diddy long before the public caught on. For years now, Orlando has been going on podcasts and YouTube shows and claiming he engaged in intimate acts with multiple rappers.
We made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sent his baddest friends on me.
At the time, most fans brushed this off as Orlando just talking wild, clout chasing, trolling, saying whatever for attention. But now, with everything we've learned about how the industry really works, people are circling back and asking, was Orlando actually telling the truth the whole time? And don't forget this part. During that Cam Capone news interview, Orlando randomly brought Diddy into the conversation and claimed Diddy did something to him. And that interview dropped in August 2022, over a year before Cassie filed her lawsuit and blew the doors wide open.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka smash. You gave me the ooshka smuaf, the smooth smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the ooshka smuash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshka smuash.
And
That ooshka smuash. You know what I'm talking about, Diddy?
And look, I know it's hard to take Orlando seriously when he acts like this, but if you actually dig into some of his lesser-known interviews that didn't go viral, it's a whole different picture. When the cameras aren't feeding off the circus, Orlando is perfectly logical, articulate, and grounded. So that crazy persona is clearly something he turns on for clicks. Let me show you an example. In one of these more serious interviews, Orlando talked to young people about the entertainment industry, and he got visibly emotional. There was no wild behavior, no shock tactics, just Orlando being genuine. You could see the hurt all over his face as he begged kids to stay away from the industry, to choose safer paths and real careers.
What's something that you could say to the kid that's like right now in the hood, wants to be an actor, you know what I mean, wants to pursue that goal, but really don't know how to get started?
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Nah, you don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You don't want to do nothing in entertainment. Focus on things that are natural and that are from God. God-given things that you can do if you just apply your mind.
You're like tearing up while you're saying that, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's real. It's real.
I don't want him hurt. Yeah.
And when the interviewer pressed him on what he meant by not wanting young people to get hurt, Orlando didn't laugh it off or dodge it. He hinted that breaking into the entertainment industry comes with a dark price that puts people in situations they never signed up for.
You gotta be careful with what you're asking for. And you're not gonna just get music and you're not gonna just get TV very easy. These demons come very swiftly. Very swiftly. You ain't gonna be able to live. They don't want you on stage. They do not want you on stage. They don't want you singing. You can't do it. It ain't up to you. But if I'm able to, that means that I fought for you.
Now, in this latest interview he did with Emmanuel Romanus, Orlando was switching between his crazy persona and the more serious one the whole time. But when Romanus asked him if it's true that he speaks in code, Orlando got fired up and claimed that everything he says should be taken literally. And get this, he brought up that rumor about Diddy and Meek Mill and said that he knows for a fact that Diddy bent Meek over the couch.
I say somebody getting bent over the couch. Is that a code? He's talking in code. No, the nigga was bent over the couch. Who? Meek Mill?
And this isn't the first time Orlando specifically singled out Meek when talking about Diddy. Last year, when Meek crashed out over these allegations and offered $100,000 to hire a private investigative team to find every specific detail linking him to Diddy, Orlando clapped back, saying Meek knows what he did with Diddy and there's nothing he can do to take it back.
Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100,000 to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Now, it's interesting that Meek was doing the most last year to prove that he had nothing to do with Diddy. But now that 50 Cent's docuseries dropped, he's been awfully quiet. But other people are speaking out and saying that after watching Diddy's documentary, they fully believe Diddy touched Meek. One of them is Oshino, who claimed in a recent interview that Meek was Diddy's groupie.
But Meek fanned out. Meek's a real groupie. He famous, but he a groupie. You notice he everybody in the other states and dick jump around and all that. He want to be a Philly. He want to be down, right? That's why people in Philly, they're not famous enough. You notice anytime somebody in Philly start popping, he want to come. He's a eater.
So you think him and Diddy did have some sex relations?
That's why you think he was acting so nervous when he know them tapes was coming out.
But in our recent interviews, you said that you don't think Meek did any gay stuff with him, though. What makes you change? What makes you change that? What do you think? Do you think Diddy tried to persuade Meek in any way to do the things that he did?
I think he hit Meek and had him on tape and used it as like, or had Meek doing something on tape or something, doing something. Because remember when the tapes were coming out, he was acting real weird.
But here's where it gets even darker. Orlando Brown also claimed that a lot of these rappers who were messing with Diddy got infected with HIV.
You mean these got HIV around me and I gotta drink with these? Oh shit. You mean I gotta see these fight till they shit blood? You mean? All right, now you understand where I'm coming? They don't owe me.
But Orlando isn't the only one who made these allegations about Diddy spreading disease. Jaguar Wright made the same claim last year and said that she knows at least 20 industry men who got infected.
Just running around undetectable, G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
So yeah, suddenly there's nothing funny about what Orlando Brown has been saying in all these interviews. And if you pay close attention to how he acts in interviews, he always starts acting crazy when he doesn't want to answer questions that remind him of some kind of hurt or trauma. It's like he blocks it by switching gears and using humor. But that's just my theory. I want to hear your take on all this. Do you think Orlando is just saying all these outrageous things for clout? Or has he been telling the truth the whole time? And how do you feel about this rumor that Diddy infected multiple rappers? Drop your comments below. And don't miss this next video.